do you want?
I have a really fun video to do today. So every once in a while on my channel, I like to do videos that showcase a little bit of more affordable jewelry. And e.l.f. is probably one of those brands that is the most affordable out there for drugstore brands. You can, and their website's amazing. Like, you can sign up for this rewards program they have, and every time you purchase, you get points, which is what I did. I ended up having, I think, like $8 or $9 in reward points to redeem. And then I looked, and they have some beautiful fresh-faced new items that came in. They kind of look like springy to me, the colors. And we're gonna kind of go through everything that I had. And I picked up a palette, which is right here. So I'm gonna show you first the items, and then we're going to put it on our face. All right, so this is the Hot Chocolate Eyes Sugar Cookie Palette. It was $10, and you know what? I gotta get a thing to open these. Hold on. Okay, guys, so this is a little bit more warmer colors, but it does have some burgundies in it, which we'll probably play with today. Look at that beautiful shade right there. And look at this beautiful shade. I don't know how these work. Obviously, I've not tried them. I do have some of the bite size. In fact, I have 2 or 3 of the e.l.f. bite size that are $3 each. Amazing value. In fact, let me grab one of those and show you that as well. Okay, I have 2. I have cream and sugar. And I have, this one would look pretty with my outfit today. This one is rose water. And I actually, this one I wouldn't mind playing with. We're gonna try these out. I can't get this open right now, but anyway, look at how gorgeous that is. Really pretty. I'll link these below because these are a great value for $3, and I've seen a lot of reviews on them, and they're great. They're really great. So, all right, so we have our palette. Then this was a free gift. Let me show you the 2 or 3 free gifts I got first. This is All the Feels Facial Oil, Hemp-Derived Cannabis Sativa. So this is a nourishing face oil. That was just a sample. And then I got a lip gloss, which we can actually put this on now. I put this on the other day. This is like a holographic purple lip gloss. This is gonna come off before we do the rest, but it's pretty. I thought it was gonna be like too crazy color, because look at, but it's not. It does give your lips a little bit of a berry color, and it's got a beautiful just little sheen. So that was a free gift. And then this was a free gift as well. This is Highlighting Holographic Duo in Siren's Call. So I may have this already, and if I do, then this will be going in a giveaway. See here, because I have a duo highlighting thing, and I don't know if this is the one that I have. Wow, this is super hard to get out. The heck. There we go. Well, whoever gets this, if I do give it away, the box is going to be beat up. And it's hard to open. Here we go. All right, I don't think I have this one actually. I have something quite like it though. So you have 2 shades, both highlighting shades here. The peachy color I would use as a blush, and then the lighter color over it. So dual chrome colors in this holographic duo, perfect for wearing alone or layering. The luminescent formula reflects and refracts light on skin for a defined highlight. So that's pretty. So we'll see what I'm gonna do with that. I don't know if I still don't know if I'm keeping that or giving it away. Okay, so then we have this multi-dimensional face and body shimmer, and it says Soul on the bottom. I don't know if that's the color of this. We're gonna use this as our highlighter today. Oh, okay, and let me swatch it for you. Here's what it looks like in the pan. Looks a little chalky, but looks kind of like a pretty pink color. We'll see if we can make this work. I'm not, so far I can tell you from touching this, I don't like the formula of this. I'm kind of picky on my highlighters and stuff. But if it looks pretty on the skin, that's really what matters. And that does look pretty there. It looks really beautiful when you turn. So we'll see how this one does. All right. Then they had, I'm so excited about these because you guys know that I really love blushes that are cream, and these are more of a putty blush, and I picked up 3 of them. So this is the color Bora. This is the color Turks and Caicos. They have more, I didn't get them all. And this is the color Tahiti. I will put them, dropping everything. I will put the prices of what these blushes are because I want to say they were like $6 or something, but I'm not sure. I can't remember. Also, they are cruelty free and they shipped super, super quick. I literally ordered and got it like in a week. Let's go ahead and get all of these swatched. Give me a second. I'll open it and we'll swatch these. Okay, this one is Tahiti and they feel just like a cream blush. It says it's a putty blush though. We'll see how these work. They feel almost like a lip balm. There is the color Tahiti. Beautiful. Why am I dropping everything today? All right, here is Turks and Caicos. This is a pretty color. This will be beautiful. All these colors are really going to be so pretty come spring. I'm so excited to see what they look like on the skin. So there is Turks and Caicos right there. It's gorgeous. And then the last one that we have is Bora. And this is this beautiful pink. Again, what a beautiful Valentine's color. Actually, both the, this one too. I forgot the name of this one. This one, Tahiti and Bora. These are both really great Valentine's colors. We're gonna use one of these today. All right, so this is Bora. I'm gonna put it next to the highlight. And there it is. It's a beautiful kind of really true pink shade. Those are beautiful. I can't wait to see what those look like on my cheekers. All right, and then we also picked up 3 of their liquid metal eyeshadows. And I kind of went with like shades that would work with the blushes that I got here. So we have a pink, a more of a bronze, and then more of just like a true, like to me, this is like a neutral shade. So this one is Big Dipper. I'll swatch these all for you as well. Then this one is called Moon. And then the pink shade, which is likely what we'll use today, is Little Dipper. So hang tight, I'm gonna open these and we'll swatch these. Okay, the first shade that I swatched is Moon, and it's a beautiful champagne metallic shade, really pretty. Let's do Big Dipper next. So pretty these are. These remind me of the Stila glitters, but for a fraction of the cost. There is Big Dipper. These are a little bit of a thinner formula, I can already tell you that, than the Stila glitters as well, and I don't know the shelf life of these either, so we'll have to look. Now let's do Little Dipper, which is the shade we're probably using today. Ooh, I love this one. This is my favorite. All right, there's Little Dipper. Look, these are beautiful. Again, I'll have the price up in the corner so you know how much these guys cost. There were more colors. Those are just the 3 I chose because I figured those were the ones that I'm most likely to use. All right, let me take my swatches off and let's get started. I am going to do a quick, I'm gonna go through this part quick, but I just wanna show you the products real quick I'm going to use. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation today, and I'm going to use, look at the color difference, the Camo Concealer. This is in the color Fair Warm. I'm gonna just give you a heads up. I'm not a big, huge fan of these. I won't purchase them again. Now, I haven't tried this is a little drying, but it definitely brightens under the eye. It's kind of thick. So I'm not a huge fan, but if you need a lot of coverage, you might like this. Just use it sparingly, use very little bit, which you're gonna see I'm not gonna use a lot. And then the e.l.f. foundation, I'm not a huge fan of this foundation. We're gonna use it today, but again, these 2 products I would not retry. They do have a more of a moisturizing camo concealer. I do wanna try that one. So I am just gonna wet my sponge and we're gonna go ahead and go put you guys to music and do this part real fast. Do you want to know?
It's a beautiful day. My beginning will be as bright as the sun. Come, won't you come along? And it feels so bright, it's like luck is raining on me. Go and follow your heart, doesn't matter how far. There is so much love to give, something's telling me this time. Baby, baby, now I know. Baby, baby, gotta go. There is so much love to give, something's telling me it's right.
As you can see, I now look like a complete ghost. So I'm gonna add a little bit of color back into my skin. That was definitely too light. Time to clean off my table. I started yesterday. I didn't finish. But yeah, definitely everything was too light there for me. But we're gonna fix it. We're going to fix it. All right. I'm going into this palette because I don't have a bronzer from e.l.f. We used this the other day and I did like it. So let's get ourselves a little bit of color going back in our skin. That gave me a complete blank canvas to work with though, so. It's very thick, as you saw. You don't need a lot of that. It's definitely more of like a full coverage foundation and concealer. And I usually use like a little bit more of a natural, thinner foundation. I mean, it might look great when I'm done here. It's been a while since I've used that. Okay, there we go. They don't have like shades or like names of these colors, but we're gonna start with this color here. Just sort of like a nice, looks like a nice neutral shade. And we'll see how the formula does. Oh, that looks nice. That looks really nice. A little more pigment than I expected from e.l.f. And actually, you know, I said I don't like the base. It's a little, I would have liked maybe a different color, but now that I put that foundation on with the bronzer, I think the skin looks okay. I still look a little bit pale, like a ghost, but I think it's gonna work better than I thought. It's been a long time since I've used that foundation. In fact, it's probably about time to get rid of that foundation. So first shade I used from e.l.f., first powdered shade. I like it. Very easy to blend. It's not too powdery. It's got a nice consistency and it's very natural looking. Let me bring you guys in. Super easy to use. Darkening it up a little bit for us. Yeah, that's a great first color, I think. All right, so let's go in with that burgundy shade. Actually, I'm gonna use the darker burgundy shade that I'm gonna use this third one here. And now this is like one of their metallic shades, so I'm just going in with a fluffy brush because we're going to use that really pretty light pink shade all over the lid of the metallic. You'll get more payoff if you're using this on your lid if either you wet this shade or you use your finger. But I'm using it, almost using it as a matte or a satin to get the color that we're looking for. Now I am getting a ton of fallout. Can you see that from this shade? It's just something to be aware of. That's a lot of fallout. And already I'm creasing under my eyes. Can you see that from that camo concealer? I really just don't like that camo concealer. But the eyeshadow shade's pretty that we're using. You don't have to spend a lot of money on makeup to look good, guys, and that's why I wanted to show this. I prefer the high-end stuff. I just prefer it. It's like it's a luxury, make me feel special kind of a thing. And I really love, like, my favorite eyeshadows are like the Charlotte Tilbury, the Pat McGrath, and Natasha Denona. Those are my favorite of all time, like my very favorite palettes that I would like never give away. But you know, if you're on a budget, I think e.l.f. is a great way to go. Okay. All right, I am gonna just darken up the lid a little bit with my finger because I think that's really just where you're gonna get the big payoff here. And you'll see a little bit of more of the sheen of this pretty shade. Actually, I'm gonna cover the whole lid and then I'm gonna go over with the metallic and see how it does over a shadow. All right, before I use the metallic, I do want to go in with this shade right here as a inner corner highlight, and also maybe up on the arch a little bit. That's pretty. Well, that's real pretty. Just gives it a nice little sparkle. We got to do underneath our eye too. Yeah, that's cute. It's just a little tiny sparkle. Take that same shade and just do right here on my eye. Sorry, this might not be super good in frame for you, but I don't have a mirror. I'm just gonna mix that in with the other shade. Ooh, that gave a really nice little sparkle. That's a cool shade. All right, back to this to give a little blend, blendy, blendy, blend. We're getting there, we're getting there. Let's go ahead and do the bottom part of our eyes. I'm gonna take a little pencil brush and use that first shade that we started with. You know what, I can use my Becca highlight palette so you guys can see better. All right, so I'm just gonna go under here. I got a little bit of irritation under my eyes, a little redness. I'm not sure what that was from actually. So this is the first shade we use, that pretty brown shade. Just to give a little bit of definition under the eye. This also makes your eyes look bigger, guys. I was watching a Wayne Goss video and he said that putting powder under your eyes makes your eyes look larger. And who doesn't want that? All right, hold on, Robert's coming down. I gotta pause you guys. Okay, sorry we had a 30-minute break there. Not that you guys know it, but Robert came down, was cooking and stuff. All right, so I'm gonna take that same pretty burgundy shade under the eye and just kind of smudge it out a little bit more. This might be a look that needs lashes. We'll see how it turns out. So far, it's just looking sort of but sometimes you think a look is just meh, and then you put the liner and the mascara on, and it ends up being like beautiful. So let's see what we get. Right. I took my cardigan off because it got hot. I think we're getting up to 50 degrees today. Somewhere in that space. I think I got carrot seeds sprouting up outside too, which is fun. Okay, so that's all we're gonna do Then we're going to take this little pinky eye shade, metallic shade over the lid. All right. Let's see if the magic happens here. So far it's very thin. Oh, there we go. I didn't have enough on the... I'm going to tap it right here so that we don't have a harsh line. Oh, that's pretty. It almost gives it like a glass effect, like a glass look. I don't know if you can build this shade up at all, but we're going to let that dry and we'll see. All right, so let's do this side. Very easy to use, I will tell you that. I almost can make like an easy cut crease with this. Very pretty. And then I'm just going to take the ends and just tap so it blends in. It feels good. It feels really good. All right, I'm going to let that dry because we can't do anything until it dries, but we're going to... Let me close my eyes and show you guys. So that's pretty. I think that's pretty. All right, I got a little fallout on my eyes right here. All right, while that's drying, why don't we go in with our blush shade. So these are our 3 shades. Almost, this shade almost works best, but I think I'm gonna use this shade. And this is just gonna, we're just gonna use our fingers because it's kind of like a balm. We're gonna just mix it in. I wonder what it would be like if I tried to use a little brush with this. Let me try that. Or actually, let's try our beauty blender. That works kind of nice. It just gives you a flushed color. It's not a lot. I'll probably need to use a little bit of something else over it because you know I like my blush. But if you like just a simple flush, you might like this. If you just want like a natural look. I think this would be great for like 100-degree days in the heat where you want a natural flush and you don't want to be wearing too much makeup. I think that's what these would be great for. Very natural. Very, very easy to use. They're blending really nice. I got more on this side, probably. I got more on this side because I used my fingers. So let's just do that and get it to match. So if you want a little bit of a darker, it looks like you can build this up and it doesn't seem like it's bothering my foundation under it. Yeah, so you can build these up a little bit. That's kind of cool. Okay, so there is the blush. Really pretty. Really pretty. All right, well, maybe I will just leave that. We do have our highlighter to try. Which I'm not sure I like, but we'll try it anyway. Coming out okay. And I think my eyes are dry, so we can put our liner and lashes on. Actually, putting on the highlighter like this, it's It's almost more subtle this way. I don't know if, I think it's a harder formula, and I think my brush here is actually having a hard time picking it up. I don't know what I think about it. It's okay. Again, if this is just like a more of a natural highlight, and I like a little bit more of a pow highlight. All right, guys, so now I'm going to just put some liner and lashes, and I'll be right back. We'll put some gloss on, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, it came out really, really pretty. My mascara is drying. I didn't put any falsies on. I just left my regular eyelashes. So I put a really thin line on the top of black, same thing in, and then I use the Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced. And yeah, it came out really fresh-faced and pretty. I have this little Evo Beauty Lip that we're gonna use. This is a really weird container. It's like, it feels like you should be pulling it this way, and you pull it this way. And I haven't used this yet, so let's use this. I didn't want to go too heavy considering we have kind of a light, pretty, fresh look. What are you doing, Terry? Did I get it okay? Yeah. I don't know if this dries down or if it's like a matte. I'm not sure, but anyway, I think it came out nice. What do you guys think? I wasn't sure, especially because that foundation was so thick and so ghostly and light. But actually, I think using it brightened up my look. And then once we added blush and you know, highlight and bronzer, I think it came out good. So I was really worried about that I was gonna look like death warmed over, but I think adding the other stuff, I mean, maybe that's a cheap trick to brightening up your skin if you're losing skin pigmentation and you're losing that kind of brightness. If your skin's dull, maybe go a shade lighter in foundation than what you're used to, and then you could just do what I did and add the blush and the bronzer, and you will be looking young and pretty. So I don't know, you guys let me know. Does anybody do that? That was an accident, but maybe a pleasant find. So I actually like how it looked. We'll see how all this wears. I didn't add any blush. I just left the blush that we have because I think it gives a really nice little flush. And I like how the whole thing came out. The eyes are really beautiful. I really am enjoying the liquid metal. I really, really like these. I actually have one down here from Natasha Denona. These are like $28 and these are like $8. So now Natasha Denona's are better, and so are Stila. But honestly, you pretty much get the same look. I would say it's just not, it's a thinner material. It's not as intense of a metallic shade as the Stilas or as glittery or the Natasha Denona. So, but still really beautiful, isn't it? So anyway, all right, guys, that is my e.l.f. haul, and get ready with me. I hope you enjoyed it for our Wake Up and Makeup Mondays. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.